So, hey, collective, this will be a collective message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is general, it's also timeless. So, keep that in mind when it comes to the messages, okay? So, what I am getting is for the collective, it's a imbalance going on with the collective, is what I'm seeing, okay? With the temperance being in reverse, it's like something may have like knocked you off balance. Some type of change may have thrown you off, is what I'm getting from this, because it's spirit is saying adjustments is required for this next chapter. This change, I feel like, has taken you or pushed you out of your comfort zone, is what I'm getting from this. Okay? It's what I'm seeing. But with meditation being here, it's like you are needing to be grounded, become more grounded during this time. You could be in a stage where you're learning how to ground, learning different practices or different ways to ground yourself, is what I'm seeing. Also with meditation being here, you could be 30 years old, you could be in your 30s, okay? 33 years old, 3 is significant. You could be a life path 3. You could also have fire sign placements within your chart, Aries, Leo, Sag, but something is definitely needing to be adjusted with this next level, is what I'm seeing, with this change that's happening within your life. Okay, so I feel like what caused this is, with the Lovers being in reverse, you had to make some choices, that you may have not wanted to make, but you had to make. I'm hearing better choices for yourself. And with you making those better choices or doing things differently, may have knocked you off balance, okay? In order for you to come into alignment with what was truly meant for you, okay? This new direction is what I'm hearing that was meant for you, okay? Change is usually uncomfortable. Trust me, I know. And it can throw you off balance. And you do need to readjust yourself in order to feel more comfortable. And that takes time, to be honest with you. That takes time, especially when you've been used to a certain way of doing things or a certain way of thinking about things. It takes a minute for you to readjust to a different way of thinking and a different way of doing things, okay? Let's just say you had to change the people that you are around, because we got the 8 of Coins in reverse here. You could have been around a lot of problematic type of people, or somebody is in your life that brings you problems, throws their burdens on you in some way, shape, or form. You had to learn how to, set those boundaries with that person or people. You know what I'm saying? And you had to step into a different way of doing things, if that way makes sense, okay? You had to change your mindset. You had to learn how to say no. You know what I'm saying? You had to learn how to, if you so used to drama, and if you so used to confrontation, conflict type of, environment, then that's what you used to. But you going to a different area in life, and this area of life is not conflict, it's not confrontational, it's not negativity. It's a whole lot to process. So, I feel like you as a collective may be going through this at this time, and you are needing to adjust to this new way, okay? So we got live the way, but I was also hearing lead the way, Okay, so you could be somebody that's leading the way and showing others how to adjust to changes. Okay, all right. You could be 35 years old, which I mentioned that you could be in your 30s, 30 to 35 years old, ranges from 30 to 35 years old. Okay. This could also be about, balancing and aligning your chakras. All right. Being connected and being more aligned with yourself is what I'm getting. Mind, body, and soul is what I'm getting also. So I was hearing lead the way. So I definitely feel like you are someone that is leading the way for others to see how to get to where you are going, if that makes sense. Okay. So you could have definitely been around a lot of problematic people. Okay. Problematic energies, people, places, or things is what I'm getting. You could have Taurus placements within your chart is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting like you could have been somebody that was really, really hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Due to certain traumas that you endured, you may have been hard on yourself because others was, really, really hard on you and not empathetic when it came to you. Okay? So it made you really, really hard on yourself. And that creates a blockage. That created a blockage with you. All right? So with that being said, I do see you needing to adjust and become more grounded, learning how to ground. You could also be in transformation mode, meaning you're going through a transformation at this time, which hence the reason why there's adjustments that's needing to be required during this transition. Okay, grounding, adjusting, understanding. Okay, being patient with yourself, because change is not easy. It's not easy at all, especially when you're used to a certain way of living and then you have to switch everything around, people, places, and or things. Okay, it's not easy, and you might want to go back sometimes. But thing is, once you go forward, it's really, really hard to go backwards if you really, really in this. Okay. So the angel number pertaining to this energy is 1414. Possibilities. Building a strong foundation creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and or amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundation that are in place. Affirmation. I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. All right. So you have infinite possibilities. You just got to stay the course. Okay, stay the course, because it's not going to be an easy journey. For whoever this is for, it's not going to be an easy journey. And you are going to have tough times. It's not going to be all love and light. Trust me. Because it's a transformation. It's a transition from where you came from to where you're going. All right. So keep that in mind. And this is a crystal or a stone that's going to help you along this journey. Okay. So the petal light. This angelic stone was used by shamans to provide a safe environment around them. As they explored the spiritual plane with its very high vibrational, it's excellent. With its very high vibrational, it's excellent to use during deep meditation. It can help you reach back in time and heal old family wounds and trauma. Okay, so this is definitely I feel like I mentioned, like, you may have been used to toxic environments, toxic family members, you know, you've endured a lot of trauma. And this is going to be a crystal or a stone that's going to help you through this process, okay? Because shamans used it. Now, you could be in a transition as to where you're being called to, you may be a healer. You know, you're being called to step into the light of healing. You're being stepped into being called into the light of being a shaman, okay? But this is definitely healing energy, and you're being prepared for this next level. And that's why adjustments is being required, okay? So what you once knew is no longer. And that's about acceptance as well. It's a process, trust me. But this is the stone that is going to help you throughout this journey, okay? So, also, evil eye bracelets are available in my Etsy shop, y'all. So if y'all are interested in that, click the link in my bio, and it should take you straight to my Etsy shop, okay? And I do have other products and stuff in my Etsy shop as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Introvertedly Guided. If you would like something more personal, book me as amaibrielle@gmail.com and or book me through my Etsy shop. Click the link in the bio, and it should take you straight to my Etsy shop, okay? And I thank y'all, and I definitely catch you guys next time. Peace.